hard at work. I never paid attention really to this festival, and oh my God, I didn't know how bad it really was. Until people said it was god awful. Even the songs that they liked didn't really hit the way people thought it was going to hit. And it was like, man, the surprise guests were the best part of it. You know, this looked like a guy who was going through, an emotional withdrawal. And this, you know what this reminds me of? Drake is like that kid from your school who had money, and his family and everybody, they're just lame and aloof. And he never really had real friends, but he didn't know how to be cool. He didn't know what was hip and wanted to be a part of it. Like, man, those guys like they're having so much fun. I want to be a part of it, but they won't let me in because I'm lame. And I know I'm lame. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to buy some friends. Yeah, that's it. I'll buy friends. So the lame starts putting up the money. So everybody like, hey, this dude's buying us this. Hey, he's got all the toys. He's letting us play with him because he has no personality, no character, nothing inside his body that runs. It's empty. So if you see that, you automatically know there's a problem somewhere. There's a major disconnect. And now you might be saying, where's this disconnect going? I don't get it. I don't understand it. And the reason you don't understand it, because it don't make sense to the average public. Now, when things don't make sense to the average public, we have a major problem on our hands. Now, you might be saying to yourself, that's just Drake being Drake. But what does that mean? That's just Drake being Drake. What does that mean? He brought out, it was Drake and friends on this show, right? He was swinging in the air. He did all kind of crap that they did at this wireless fest. He went running to London because he needed somebody to love him again. He felt, they don't love me in America no more. They don't love me in America no more. So this is my biggest push. I have no choice but to do this. The America don't love me no more. This is the cry of a desperate man. This is the cry of somebody, it's obvious. So he messes up Lauryn Hill's performance and the last leg of the Wu-Tang tour with at the last show, the RZA, they brought out Lauryn Hill, where she was able to get down and close the show. Now they bring Lauryn Hill out there just so he could do Nice for What with Lauryn Hill on there, and she was like, "Can I do another song?" They were like, "Nah, you got to get off the stage." She wanted to do another song for the people. So Drake loved that she came out and did all this. So for the Nice for What and everything, right? He brings out the what is it? Vibes Cartel. He brings them out. He's bowing to them because he done stole everything from them. They pretty much pissed at him because he takes and then he leaves and then he comes back when he needs them again. So the thing is, if you really cared about these people, right, and you really wanted them to be something, why didn't you put them on the fest with you? You got Mario, he got Drake and friends. See, if you wanted to actually make this real, right, you would have put them on the billing instead of making them the surprise special guest. It's all about you for 3 nights. That's what we were supposed to hear, right? This is Drake for 3 nights. 3 nights of Drake. But we didn't get 3 nights of Drake. We got 3 nights of Drake and friends. Because Drake is nothing without his friends that he paid. Now, none of these people will hang with you on the strength because Drake and friends that's what he is. A lame. Now, because he's a lame, this is the scenario you got to go through, dealing with him and dealing with a lame. Activities is always going to be the same. The movements, everything, because he's a lame. Nobody respects him. Only reason they respect him is because they're paying him. Chubbs is like, my goodness, he's only there because he's being paid. Drake says, I can no longer afford you, Chubbs. Chubbs be, all right, thank you. We had a good run. Yeah, look at that. Brought Mario out. Drake's loving it. Yeah, they're loving it. They don't even know who you are, but it's beautiful. I got my friends. These are your friends. But none of these friends had your back when you was getting your ass whooped by Kendrick Lamar. None of them tweeted no support to you at all. But these are your friends that you didn't put them on the tour with you on your 3-day show run. You didn't put anything out there. It's a damn shame. Without a mention, without a follow. But it's all right, and it's all Drake. Oh, yeah. Drake went and started changing bulletproof vests. He would have changed a bulletproof vest to a white one over a green shirt, looking even more lame. No one has tapped into him with fashion or anything. When he got to think for himself, you get songs like, what did I miss? That's why I don't have any bars in this. What did I miss? So that's what I'm saying. If you cared about Lauryn Hill, you should have said Drake and Friends featuring Lauryn Hill, featuring Mario, featuring all these people. You should have put them there for the 3 nights. If they're your friends. You know what Dot did? He took people on tour with him. They got to eat. GNX, they ain't pop up for a night and and was gone. He let them eat. Unless they were a feature on one song, that was it. Other than that, everybody else is on the tour. They got to eat. He had dancers, he got everybody. Drake is doing a festival and they trying to compare that to a GNX tour in a stadium. I'm like, wow, really? Where do they do this at? Well, that's what happens when you're dealing in situations. Oh yeah. I got some really friends I want. Yeah, all he did is promote gang activity. Like I got real gang banging friends. I want y'all to understand I do got gang banging friends. Listen to this lane.
Like I said, I try to make this like OVO fest for y'all. I got some real friends that made this trip. I want to bring out one of my DJs, man. So, come on, bring me a drink and bring my brother out.
Now, see, they knew what time it was, right? So, once again, Drake has proved he's a complete lame. He runs over to UK and then says, UK got the best rappers in the world. This is where I aspire to be. Once he has just aggreciating himself with, when you appreciate yourself with where you at, it's like, come on, dude. You were in London saying this. You wasn't saying this when you was in Toronto. All of a sudden, Toronto rappers are the best in the world. We can hold our own. It's just so lame. That's the problem. It's so cringeworthy. It's like, damn. Like, how could someone be so lame that it's not even noticed? I told you, he's that lame dude you had in class. You know, the dude that was just weird. He couldn't talk to people and he wanted to be friends so bad. Yeah, he brought out Sexy Red and all of them. He even started popping ass with Sexy Red. Mm. Well, when people reach a point where they lose their mind, oh no, no, no. Drake realizes one or two things. And the one or two things is very revealing. And the revealing situations is this. Drake is at a precipice point right now that if he does not get to another level quick, especially in the United States, you're done. If you're not going to be a hit here, you know the success that you want to have, it's not going to work. So if the United States ain't messing with you like that no more because of the Kendrick or whatever, they out on you, then what do you have? United States is the biggest marketing vehicle in the world. Everybody dump their stuff here because they know it's going to take off. We're the most materialistic people in the country. So if that's going to happen in that format, they're going to make sure they put the right people and their perspectives in place. Now, when people's range of motion to the facts of what's going on, right? It's no problem saying this person is better than that person, or this person is better than this person. It's no problem in saying that if that's what you truly feel. But the truth of the matter is, that's not going to be the case all the time. Mm. I don't feel like that. Mm-mm. No. See, the problem with Drake is this, and it's a simple one. No one trusts him anymore. They don't trust that you're making the music. They don't trust your work. It sounds redundant. It sounds repetitive. It sounds like no heart, no creativity, nothing. It just sounds bland. Iceman. I'm the Iceman. I'm the Iceman. I've heard your 4 songs that you had the snippets on or the preview songs, and it's trash. You're crying about friends that ain't with you no more. You talking about going from Atlanta and getting money. Like, yeah, I'm getting money in Atlanta. I got real money trees in Atlanta. He's talking about everything from Euphoria and Not Like Us. And the 3-4 song trying to prove it all wrong. It's sad, man. It's real sad. And I can't wait for the world to hear these songs because they're terrible. And I don't know where he's gonna go after this, but he needed to take a break to get himself together, and then come back out. He's been advised poorly, and yeah, when you start going the gaming route, you going to get gamers. That's your target audience. You think some teeny boppers are all gonna go out and, hey guys, we gotta support Drake. Let's all go out and stream his album. You really think these people be having like 2 million people in the chat? Like, come on, man. Bot. Rest of the world, these people will walk by I Show Speed and all these people. They be like, who the hell is that? People that really matter in this world do not know about no I Show Speed and all these people. They be, okay, he's a video game guy, so. Yep, that's where they at. So F Drake, gotta say that. And that's about it. I'm out. Peace.